Hey guys, welcome back to another Starcraft Forum League game. This is the second game in a best of 3 between Cerebrate and Wraithcube. And after last game, I expect to see some great play here, so not going to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get right into that game and get it going. And spawning down here in the lower right corner is our Zerg player, who's up 1 game against his opponent Wraithcube, who has spawned up in the upper left-hand corner. After I do my nifty little zoom in here for each of them, we'll go ahead and take a look. Alright, there we go. Always nice to do a little zoom in. Remember the first time I saw that, I was thinking, man, how do you do that? That's not on the menu. It's pretty neat anyway, so I guess that's why people do it. And, things are just getting started. Last game, was quite interesting. Cerebrate just played a much better game, I think, and I really should have seen that, so we'll keep a little closer eye on the supply count this time. Got a pylon going down by the ramp to his natural for Wraithcube, very similar to what he did before, so expect to see another early natural from him. Scouts going out across the map. Things are playing out very similarly to last game, actually. I wonder if we're going to see some of the same type of play, same unit comps. I kind of have to imagine he's not going to go try and do the Void Ray or Oracle stuff again, just because it didn't really work for him last time. You know, the old saying, don't fix what isn't broken, but you should probably fix things that are actually broken, and that seemed to be broken for him anyway. So, might see something else, but definitely going to have an early expansion here. There's no way he's not. There's no other reason to put this pylon down here. Here's the probe coming out to put that nexus up. And looks like we also have a... Well, yeah, okay, here we go. Looks like we also have a hatchery coming out for Cerebrate as well. He hadn't... And a spawning pool. 16 spawning pool. Actually, this game is looking eerily like the last game. Almost the same build so far. We'll see where they take it, but maybe they just both feel like that. I mean, why wouldn't Cerebrate go for the same thing? It worked for him last game. Wraithcube, maybe he's thinking, I want another shot at it, or maybe he's got a whole nother strategy in mind. This is loser's map, so Wraithcube did pick this map, so maybe he has something in mind for this particular map. We'll just have to see. And Overlord getting in here, seeing this gateway, seeing this forge. He sees that his opponent's doing the same thing he did last game. Nice thing about doing a forge expand is that you can get an early jump on upgrades if you want. So that's something that's always nice. Still don't have any Zerglings in production. I guess he's not gonna try and push. I mean, obviously he's gonna get a cannon up. He hasn't put it down yet, but you'd have to get across the map pretty quickly. Probably better just to drone up here, push out with that superior supply count. Set Ling speed going here for Cerebrate, so we are gonna see some Lings. And Cybernetics core cannon going down for Wraithcube. An early expand like this behind a forge is a little boring for the first few minutes because you're spending so much of your time and resources just, getting the thing together. You gotta get the wall in, you gotta get the cannon, you gotta get the stuff, all the basic stuff just to hold off any early aggression. So a lot of probes being made. You do get a really nice probe saturation though. 24 is the maximum, but it is not the optimal amount. That is after I think 16 you start getting diminishing returns. So when you take an early expansion like that, you can get better saturation sooner because you haven't oversaturated in a sense. You haven't gone past the maximum efficiency on your first base before you can start on the second one. And we have a Baneling nest going down here. Very interesting choice, I have to say. Also an Evo chamber. So we're going to see some Ling Bling play here. And that's quite fascinating to me because he won pretty handily last game with that Roach Hydra combo. So, and he doesn't know yet, I'm pretty sure. We can take a peek at his vision. I'm pretty sure he hasn't actually scouted anything. He doesn't know for sure that Wraithcube is not doing the exact same build. How does he know we're not going to see some Oracle Void Ray play here? And Ling Bling would be very bad against that. So, Burrow on the way, +1 of course, and we have Immortal coming in, Sentry coming in, so this is going to be Immortal Sentry play from Wraithcube, which I think is going to be quite powerful against this Ling Bling combo that Cerebrate is inevitably going to go for. Looks like he's trying to spread some creep a little earlier this game. His creep spread wasn't the best in the world. You know, I said that just a few seconds ago. I was saying, you know, how does he know we're not going to see Oracle Void Ray? He did put the Spore Crawlers down. So I guess that was a little bit of, he was hedging his bet a little bit, saying, hey, maybe just in case I'm wrong, I'm gonna put these Spore Crawlers down. That just seems a little that seems a little duplicitous, I have to say. I mean, you're hedging against the Oracle, the air toss when you haven't actually seen it, but then you're building a Ling Bling combo, which would be very bad against that. So maybe he's just trying to cover all of his fronts, but it seems like he just doesn't know what he wants to do. We have Speedlings moving up here, probably going to morph into Banelings before they go and try and hit the natural, but we've got 2 Immortals here already, more gates going down, 3 Immortals, excuse me, another one just finished up. That's 3 more Sentries and more on the way. We've got a Warp Prism coming. I don't see how these, if he micros properly, I don't see how these Ling Bling are going to be able to do anything against this Immortal Sentry. You got the Hardened Shields, you got Force Fields, Guardian Shield. Actually, I don't think Guardian Shield works on Blings, but maybe the splash damage. I have to look that up. But, yeah, the Protoss units just have such high health, especially those Immortals. They can take so much damage. Great Force Fields here for Wraithcube. I keep wanting to call him Wraithgate. And great use of the terrain here to give him more of a choke. He really kept those units out. He took some damage on a couple of on one of his Immortals. Got shields down the other one. Warp Prism coming in here, probably going to lift some of these. He picks out Immortal up before it dies. Great use of that Warp Prism. These Speedlings are trying to get in, but they just have nowhere to go between the trees and the Xel'Naga Cavern. Oh, beautiful positioning by Wraithcube. I wonder if he planned that. I mean, I wonder if he was going. I mean, you kind of have to walk by this area anyway, but I wonder if he knew he was going to might be forced to use this terrain to defend himself. Absolutely great play there. Supply lead for Wraithcube right now, 83-69. This Immortal Sentry is pushing in. He's got the Warp Prism, so he can warp in backup units. I think this is looking very bad for Cerebrate, you guys. I really don't see how he's going to come back from this. Maybe if he catches him out of position, gets another big haul of Blings in here, and manages to take out the Immortals. Maybe there's one of them's low on health. Maybe he can snipe that with the Queen. These Speedlings are getting a better surround, much better than they did before. I just don't think it's enough. He lost so much already, all that gas. And these Immortals still alive. I don't think he's taken out a single one, has he? Ooh. Take a look here. Units killed. 76 units killed by Wraithcube. This is GG, guys. There's no way he can hold on any longer. It is game over. Should be seeing that GG come in any second now. These Immortals just not dying. Hydralisk coming in, not gonna matter. Force field at the ramp. Oh, absolute destruction. Let's just see that kill count again. Now we're up to 113, 114, 15, 16, 17. It just keeps climbing. 26 workers killed. GG. What an incredible comeback game from Wraithcube. And we're gonna have, this is an exciting best of 3, guys. I can't wait to see what map Cerebrate picks, and I can't wait to see what happens to finish up this series. So please stay tuned for the next one. Thanks, and have a great day.